Yeah, hi. It's time for your Smackdown and AEW Rampage review. Um, so Smackdown started with the IC title match. Um, Gunther defeated Braun Strowman. I actually was surprised with this match. This match was actually pretty good. I actually thought it was actually really good. You know, a physical matchup. Braun Strowman and Gunther. Just them. Like in general, they did have a good match tonight. I thought. I will say this: the show tonight with SmackDown was not the worst. It actually wasn't the worst SmackDown I have seen in terms of like a non Roman Reigns show. Like I'm actually surprised. I don't know if that's me, like just me being like, I guess generous or just like actually like with my nose and whatever. I don't know. I mean, there's still some boring shit that happened, but like the show was just whatever. But I will say this was a good match. I will give credit where it's due. So very enjoyable match. Power moves, them like putting on the clinic. Gunter using like the injured like what he was working on against Strowman to use his advantage. They did kind of mess up the powerbomb in the end, I will say, but I guess it's not his fault or just it happened. But it was still a good match, I will say. I really did like the match. Then we see Sami Zayn. He knocks on the bloodline locker room and says, "Oh, nobody's here. It's just me. It's just me." Honorary Oos says Paul Heyman. And Paul Heyman says that, you know, they're not here. We're not here because we're doing it out of love. That we want you, we know you could do this all by yourself, or blah, blah, blah. And then Sami Zayn says, for the love of the family, he's gonna win and whatever. He's gonna take down Kevin Owens and yeah, blah, blah, blah. This is so far the people who are announced for the Royal Rumble. I'm really not that intrigued, to be honest with you there. Then we get a Karrion Kross Rey Mysterio segment. Rey Mysterio came out and says how he loved the holidays and whatever, but then he's disappointed that what Dominic was acting recently, whatever, towards the holidays, and that's why he didn't like the holidays recently. But he says it's a new year and his concentration is on winning the Rumble. Then Karrion Kross comes out. Karrion Kross says, you won the Rumble before, but how does it feel like fail as a father to Dominic, or how does it feel whatever you say that you failed raising Dominic, blah blah blah. It's like, why is this a story and why does Karrion Kross care about Rey Mysterio? I thought Karrion Kross's goal was to take down Drew McIntyre and take down freaking Roman Reigns. Why is he targeting Rey Mysterio for? I mean, the only way like you could have made this storyline make sense is like if Karrion Kross maybe offers his allegiance to help Ray against Dominic. Maybe that could have made sense in terms of like a storyline sense away. Like if that was to write the show, I don't know. Well, just like it's just really random. This is. I mean, I don't mind them feuding, but it's like this really makes no sense storyline wise. And Why would Karrion Kross have a problem with Rey Mysterio? Like, come on here, makes no sense. And it says time stands tall. Like, what does that have to mean with Rey Mysterio? I'm sorry, it's just a bunch of filler. And then eventually Rey Mysterio and Karrion Kross brawl, and it's just like what's gonna happen. Scarlett was gonna get involved and block Mysterio from hitting the 619, and like Mysterio gets choked out. It's announced that in like 2 weeks. Like, why couldn't it just be at least like next week? But I don't know. They want for some reason we're gonna look forward to this match or something. That they announced that in the go home show before something for Royal Rumble, it's gonna be this match happening. It's like, wow, okay, whatever. It is what it is. Um, Backstage we got some of the divas questioning Liv Morgan's like, why would you want to be number one, bitch? You're not gonna do well. And then Raquel Rodriguez walks up and says, you're side. I don't know, something about like, which one is the heel or the face here? Like, how does this make any sense? Like, why do they have a little dissension with each other? Apparently, Liv Morgan fucking slaps her. It's like, how does that make any fucking sense? you're both baby faces, and then a little dissension between the baby faces where they want to match for some reason. They just want to fight. Like, why? Why? How does that make any sense? If you guys want to, I don't know, you guys should just fuck. Tegan Knox defeats Xia Li, and who fucking cares? What a waste of time. Apparently there was a botch early on the show that they were gonna have Sheamus and Butch versus the Usos for the tag titles, but it's like got pulled immediately. I don't know, it's like some mistake apparently. But here's what happens. So apparently we missed out on last week. Apparently last week the Viking Raiders attacked Sheamus and McIntyre after the show ended for some reason. No reason really. It's just they attacked him because get it? Because we're Vikings or whatever. But then the Banging Bros. So they're going on with the name still. They're still keeping with the name. But they're get it with banging. What bangers and bangers and mashing. All that kind of shit, lad. They kept slapping each other. Like, they want the Viking Raiders, but they still want the Usos. But then some bullshit that Adam Pearce decided, you know what, you guys will face the Usos and once you win a tournament match or whatever, after you defeat the Viking Raiders or whatever. It's like, first of all, how does that make any sense? First of all, like, doesn't the Usos already have a tag title match against the Judgment Day? And like, I don't know, I just think everything's fucking retarded. So Bray Wyatt is back in his rocking chair. He says, it takes a little push, and they suddenly understand that you revel who you are. And then they all come back to me, remember that I am the color red in a world of black and white, and I am the eater of worlds. I am Uncle Howdy. What? I thought you're not Uncle Howdy. Like, so what was the point of all this shit? And you're Uncle Howdy now? How the fuck does that make any fucking sense? Anyways, he said, I am Uncle Howdy. I am Bray Wyatt. And the Royal Rumble, it will be the true rebirth, a baptism in the dark, as the night knows the sun, as the light goes out. Run. I'm sorry, like, I like Bray Wyatt, but how does that make any sense? This guy literally just said gibberish, and people act like this was a good promo, like I'm seeing on the internet. This guy legit just said he's Uncle Howdy, when he literally said before he's not Uncle Howdy. How does that make any sense? Please tell me. Please educate me, people. I want to know. And he literally just said, I'm Uncle Howdy. Like, so what? Uncle Howdy, like, who attacked you, that was you? Like, what? Apparently this is some bullshit with the tag team tournament. Really, this is the tournament, and this is really exciting. We're like, come on, get the fuck out of here. Gunther's gonna be in a Royal Rumble match. Good for him. What? I will say, Liv Morgan looks fucking hot. She lost to Raquel Rodriguez still. I don't know why her thing is like, oh, I love tables or whatever, but yeah, the table never gets involved. You never want to do that in a fucking match where the table never gets involved or used. But yeah, fucking Liv Morgan still lost. But get it, guys? You could get eliminated at a certain time in the Rumble over the top rope. Like, how does that fucking matter in the fucking match, you fucking dumb fuck? How does that matter in this fucking match? Like, who cares that they went over the top fucking rope? This is a fucking match where they need to win for some reason. Get the fuck out of here. Before this, fucking Sonya Dykeville, she wanted some tranny bitch. I don't know, she wanted some tranny loving from Charlotte, but she wouldn't get a title match, but then she attacks tranny. I don't know, some, revenge of domestic violence. I got respect for that, because, it's like, Charlotte's a fucking man, it's fucking Ric Flair in a tranny outfit. But, I don't know, it is what it is. Wow, this is what's set for next week, guys, at the contract signing, whatever. They gotta add stipulation, because if it's just a regular boring match, who fucking cares? And just, wow, very exciting, really, this is what's gonna happen. The main event, which was, like, hyped since last week, because this was supposedly the main event, Kevin Owens defeats Sami Zayn by disqualification. I'm happy the match ended in disqualification. I will say that. It kept Sami looking strong and whatever. It buries all the bullshit that, why DQs happen. I'm happy DQ happened, but you had some bullshit that, Sami Zayn felt sorry or whatever. Like, why? I guess it's just, he believed that, he could beat Kevin Owens or whatever. But yeah, he gets helped by the bloodline because, I don't know, they want him to look weak or whatever, but they said, "You've done your job, Oos. You've done your job." And then Solo did a big splash, like a MAGA splash, to set Kevin Owens through the table. So, I liked the match. I will say that. It was a stupid Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn typical bullshit where, like, fight forever, and they were doing their stupid gay ass punches. But the match wasn't that bad, I will say. It wasn't that bad. I cared because there was a story in a way, And, Sami Zayn, he's affiliated with the Bloodline. His goal was to defeat Kevin Owens and destroy him, That was the story, So, I liked it. I liked the match. So, overall, the show wasn't too terrible, Some decent shit, whatever. Sure, the people I liked on the show, but just in the end of the day, the show wasn't that great to, like, keep the show, I don't know, intriguing to the point where, like, wow, this is gonna get good ratings, like, which is, like, I'm sorry, but it's not gonna get, like, great ratings, especially without Reigns. The show is whatever, though. It wasn't okay. I'll be a little, I don't know if I'm being generous, but it's just it's okay. What was not okay was Rampage, and Rampage was fucking retarded. Yeah, so this is the problem with Rampage, man. Rampage, they always just start with a match without the characters' entrances. That is a big problem because entrances are a big thing in wrestling where it helps a character. When you just start with a match, it doesn't help the show. It doesn't help the character. So the show just started with the match. Darby Allin defeats Juice Robinson, and I don't care. He did a Scorpion Death drop and then a coffin drop. I guess that was cool, but it's like, who cared about the match? Because there's like no story and just bullshit, But Sting! I feel bad for Nate Young. Like, she's actually fucking cute and shit like that. I'll give her that. God, she looks good in leather. But just like, God, her husband is just kissing other men. The claims that, get it, because they take a shot to the like, which I love the Acclaim, but, like, why you gotta mention that? Like, we never had to sell for blood money. Like, why? Like, who cares? And it's like, it turns out the fucking Saudi Arabia thing's not true. They did mention something about Joe Biden's fucking, Joe Biden documents, which I guess that's funny, though, They mentioned how they're gonna be famous or whatever, that, the Walk of Fame or whatever. It's time they're gonna be remembered forever. But then the gun club comes out like, you stole our dad or whatever. You stole our dad. And then they're gonna, I don't know. It's like, oh, we're gonna be famous. We don't want to be famous or whatever. And then they get pants by their father. And then like they get pushed to the fucking cement thing. Whatever. It is what it is. I guess funny for the goof, or it's not really that funny. It's not, it's okay. Let's talk about shit that no one really cares about, and especially involving stupid wrestlers that no one cares, that have no actual character or story, just whatever. You could say Malachi Black has character or whatever, but like, it's a repetitive character that people already do. It's like, it's the same shit. It's like, and there's no story with this shit. What is the story of this crap? It's just, oh, we attack people and then we hate each other. I don't know. Malachi Black and Brody King defeat Eddie Kingston and Ortiz, and no one cares. I don't know what's the point of this. It's a waste of time. We got the dude from Cobra Kai, John Walter Hauser, I think that's his name. The guy was on Cobra Kai. He said he loves wrestling and whatever. And that is AEW, and nothing's gonna happen. I don't know. He mentions how, I'd rather be here than in Connecticut or whatever. It's like, so he's shotting WWE, like, why? I don't know. He looks like a smark, so it's like, what we expect? It's fucking a smarky, it's smart wrestling fan. What can you expect? He's a smarky type of guy. Then Danhausen, hello Danhausen, I had merchandise seller or whatever. I will give this with Danhausen. The guy does have some problems in terms of being a comedy character, so I'll give him that to try and be funny. So, good for Danhausen. But I should get that award or whatever. Can we make that more 4 hours? And another, should we make the award or whatever? And then Jeff Jarrett comes out, which I think that's funny. I don't know. The guy mentioned how you only just come out. I don't know. He's like cutting a promo like a wrestler, which is funny, I guess, Why not? And then like, oh, you only just use a guitar, you don't really play it or whatever. And he gets hit with the guitar. But then, they take this award, but then Orange Cassidy or whatever, I don't know, best friends, they came out, but they had the award. I guess they're gonna do this thing where we have the award, we're better than you. I don't know, some bullshit. I don't know. It's funny. Not funny. It's whatever. It just, if only there's better people involved, and I would enjoy it and entertain. The only people I'm rooting for is really Jeff Jarrett, because I just like, yeah. So he did hit the guy with the guitar. He hit Cobra Kai guy with the guitar, which is funny. So yeah, good stuff. Oh, this is unexpected. This makes me jizz. Who fucking cares? Who the fuck cares about Kushida? And why is this match happening for no reason? There's no story. Oh, why did the women have to have a street fight? Like, do you want and why do they have to bleed? Like, do these people, they rather see women bleed than doing hot shit? Like, do you not want to see women be hot? Apparently, like, isn't that supposed to be more empowering? Like, why the fuck you fucking bloodthirsty motherfuckers want to see women bleed? Like, with that analogy, you want to see them, like, bleed with their vaginas or whatever. Yeah, freaking, they legit, like, Anna Jay looks like she almost died. So I feel bad for Anna Jay. Like, if anything, if she wants some recovery time, yeah, me and her can recover my big black couch. I'm recovering from nose surgery, so, Yeah, it's like, wow, why is it that attractive bitches have to lose? Like, why can't they just win? Why we gotta, for some reason, put over the unattractive cunts? And yeah, the unattractive cunts won, and they legit hurt the fucking women, like, who actually look and act like women. Like, God forbid, you know. But yeah, this was a street fight for literally no reason. This is just to appeal to these fucking smarks that, I don't know, from hardcore wrestling. KJ looked like Hooter girls, which, that's good, and they're hot, but no, God forbid, let's not let them be hot, let them get fucking hurt. Like, really? Yeah, let's fucking root for these disgusting bitches. Fuck them. So fuck Rampage. Yeah, that was Rampage for you. Overall, those are SmackDown AEW for you. That's Friday Night Wrestling. Friday Night Wrestling, pretty dumb in the same time. I don't know, SmackDown was kind of better. SmackDown was actually not too terrible as an overall show, I will say that. It was barely okay. And I'm surprised because there was no Roman Reigns. I guess it was just because of my mood. I don't know, maybe because of nose. I don't know, but like, in the end of the day, the show wasn't the worst. I thought it was okay. So there you go. This is my opinion there. Well, overall with Rampage, nah, fuck Rampage there. Till next time, peace, yeah, bye.